Hey everybody, Quote Marine here. So we're still working on the boot. All right. So when we last left off, we cut the sleeve off with this Desert utility top. All right. So that just showed how you can use a sleeve. All right. So but look at this back area. Okay. Still got the back that we can cut plenty of yardage out of. All right. Look at that. All right. So you can imagine. So all we're gonna do with this is cut along the seam. Right. You see the seam? Auntie, so she knows we're recording, right? So you know you're gonna tune in here. Auntie, look, this is Auntie right here. Auntie, all right, this is the star. This is the star of the show. This is my girlfriend, Auntie. What, sweetheart? Okay. All right. So look, all you're gonna do is right along this seam, scissors or otherwise, you can use a rotary cutter too. Let's try that. Okay. Let's try with, all right, we'll do one side with scissors and do the other side with the rotary cutter, okay? So here's the scissors. All right, so look, I wanted to mention also, in those uniforms, you know, you can't, Marines, we don't have what the Army calls medics, all right? We have what we call docs, and they're corpsmen, they're Navy corpsmen. They're called greenside corpsmen, and they serve with Marine platoons, Marine units, and I also have some of a Doc's uniform up there. All right, never forget about Docs. I love our corpsmen. All right, we'll go along the seam here. See that where the collar is right there, going right along there. No worries. All right, don't be offended. All right, if your scissor game isn't good, use a rotary cutter. All right. All right. Remember, this is the hole from where that sleeve on the last video we cut out. Remember that? All right, let's rotary cut the rest of it. So here's the seam from the other side, right? So let's put our trusty dusty on the grip ruler down here. Got rotary cutter out. Cut that off. Look at that, clean cut. Well, what does that leave you? That leaves you plenty of yardage to work with, okay? Plenty to work with. So look at all this that I have. Let's move this out the way. Remember, the other sleeve's on here, so I'm going to capture that later. But look at this. Man, look at that. That's nothing but fields of glory right there. Okay? So you can cut this up any way you want to, all right? I've been keeping my cuts pretty square. So along the bottom edge of the utility is a seam, all right? And this seam is never straight, okay? Because we iron our uniforms, we send them to the cleaners, we get them worked on, and that will never be straight, okay? You show me a straight one and I'll show you someone who's never served, okay? Or they never had a company gunny who expected the best out of their Marines. All right, so look at that. So I'm going to cut that. Look at that. I can cut this in 2-inch strips, 3-inch strips. It doesn't matter. 5 inches, make 5-inch squares. It's all yours. All right, and then you put it together, and then you start matching them up. All right, and then you start building blocks. And you can start putting it together. So look at this. Oh yeah, look at that. So in our uniform, in the Marine digital uniform, the MARPAT, we have Marine Corps emblems. But in the Docs, in the corpsmen, which was a lesson to me, they have the Navy emblem, which is pretty cool. All right, so I made sure that these emblems will be in our boot quote. Okay, so if you look at it, if you get up close to it, you'll see some Marine Corps emblems and you'll see the Navy emblem. All right, so that's how we take it apart. Next time we come back, we're going to put together some of these blocks. We'll put together a block out of these patches that we're cutting up, okay? So, and then we'll take special interest in ripping one of these up, all right? This is the Army blouse, all right? No offense, but I'm going to enjoy cutting it up, all right? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. And remember, it's only fabric and it's only thread.